today we're working in the Make, Do and Mend journal based around Britain in World War II, and today I'm working on the cover. Now, we had a little poll about what we should do with this big tag that we made, and there was options of making a tuck spot or gluing it down or turning it into something we could actually turn around and have a look at on the other side. And I'm going to try and do all of the above. Wish me luck. Here we go. So I've made a little tag for the tuck in, and I've got some fabric and some paper. Now what we're going to do is make some of these. I've got a video on how I made these photo corners, so I'm going to show you one way to do them, and in the video there's all different ways and different styles you can make. So I'll leave that linked at the end if you want to go watch it, if you haven't already, or you want a reminder. So I'm just going to get a piece of this just scrapbook paper, and I'm choosing a brown so that, you know, you can't actually see when you do the inside. And all I'm going to do first is glue this down onto the card, because I thought about using fabric and then but it's going to be really flimsy. So I thought, oh, maybe if I backed it with some fabric. So that's where I'm at, and this is about as far as I got. And I thought, you know what I'm like, get an idea, I have to have a go. And I thought, oh, I bet you'd be quite interested to see if it works, you know, bit of an experiment. And I'm cutting these off. Yes, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Oh, that's sort of super cool. Right, so I'm very quickly going to show you how I made these the first time. So all I did was I took my fabric, well, I took my paper, because I didn't do the others in fabric. This is just a new idea, a version, like that, and then like this. And I do go over this quite a few times. Oh, I'm not going to have enough, guys. I'm going to have to make some more, because that's one. So we're going to cut that off. I'm going to have to do some more. I didn't realise I was going to make them so big. Right, okay, so we need another piece of paper. Okay, so we made them way too big. See, I told you, there's no plan. There's sort of a plan, but not a big plan. There we go. Right, so I'll cut another piece, because obviously I can't judge anything. And we don't need all of it, so we'll just glue half of it, and I'll save my glue. It's nearly out. I'm very reluctant to undo it. What am I talking about? Not undo it. I'm reluctant to start another one, because I'm going away in a couple of days, aren't I? I'm going to Australia to see Millie. I don't know if this video goes out before or after I've told you, so I can't keep up with where I've put videos now. I've swapped and changed them around to sort of try and make sense while I'm away, if you see what I mean. And I wasn't going to do this one before I left, but now I am, so that's a bit weird. So now I've got to fit this one in. So do that again, fold, crease it down. You can use a bone folder if you want to, or the edge of your scissors, like this. And cut it across there. Okay, so you've got this. Now I'm going to have to use something quite strong to glue, to put them together. What am I going to use? I don't need a lot. And all we're going to do is keep that down at the back. You won't see this. It's a bit long because it will come off the sides if I'm not careful. And the tinier you do these, the more tricky this bit is. I'll give you that as a tip. Which is why I'm doing big ones. So we have 2 little fabric photo corners, and I'm really happy that that worked. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop these onto the cover. See? See? It's sort of working. Step 2. Glue this down. And this is one of the reasons I used fabric as well, because I've got fabric on here. So I think my best bet, turn these over, get them in the corners, put the glue on the back. At the same time, quite dangerous. But you know, I'm a bit of a rebel, so we'll have a go. And then da 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 da. Try and flip it. Now I do want it on a bit of an angle, so not sure how this is going to work. Right, okay, we're going to have to go there. So we're just going to take that out a minute, press these down. Oh, please let this work. I'm sure it will. I'm sort of halfway there. Right, so I'm going to let them dry a moment, and I've got to make a hole now in the cover. Okay, and I'm just going to measure. That could do with going on something heavy. So I think we just go in that corner. We're going to be fine. Right, I just need to put something heavy on top of this for a minute. Or we'll just turn it over and put something heavy on. What can we put on it? I need a book. Oh, Carol, have you got any books? Oh, I think I might have. This one might be heavy enough. We'll pop that on there and just move it out the way. Hang on. We're getting... I can't put the hole in. But what we can do is we can prepare our tag. So I want to keep it with this frame. I've lost my scissors now. It's one of them days. Right. So I'm going to keep a little frame, like an old-fashioned photo, I thought. And we're just going to go round this. I think it was white as well, but we've just done that now, because it's like, and I think that will slide in quite nicely in there. So just to get it in and out, I did have on the desk one of these old digitals from somewhere along the line, and I'm thinking if I cut up this sort of flowery bit there, and just cut them ends off like that, this could be a little tab. So them off, and one on either side for a tab. Can't hold nothing today, nothing. So yeah, I really need to be doing this on something. Right. Oh, we're getting colourful. Right, so I'm going to lie that on there. like that. Do the other one. Oh, hopefully I've got it. Yep, sort of. Put a bit more glue on this one. And match them up. And I can always ink the edges if I need to. Because I'm thinking if the glue is squirting out, I don't really want to be getting it on my new worktop. Although I have got more of that. It's just, it looks really nice. It covers all of my desk, which is lovely. And just gonna take the white bit off from the edge. And that is the tag done. I did sort of prep it. Not a lot, just a bit. So that is that. I think that was step 3. So step 4, I'm just making this up as I go along. Step 4 is to bake the hole up here. So we'll have the big hole and we'll just go for it. One of them. And a little thing to go in the hole. Whatever they're called, you know what they're called. Sometimes my brain doesn't work. Come on, go through. Too much fabric in the way. So I'm just sort of pushing it through. Got a bit of extra fabric, but that's okay. And then we're going to pop that shut. She says, hopefully. I did loads of these during the steampunk journal. Okay, and as you can see, that's a nice neat finish on there. Makes a change for me. And I think what we'll do is we'll pass this through there first. Maybe. I haven't quite thought this far ahead, so we will see if this works. No, it won't, will it? Because if I do that, they're both going to just come straight through. So maybe we need to just do this and attach that, then go back down. Yes, because if I put both ends through, then it's just going to go straight through to the other side, which would be just silly. Okay, we'll leave enough room so we can twist it. Okay, yep. But first, I just want to do something with this. So, what I want to do is I want to write on it like they did for the children who had to leave their parents and go off to be evacuated. So, we're just going to make up a name. Dorothy Print, and she can live at, they used to put their home address, I believe, and these were all very quickly written out, I would imagine by the teachers. We'll say they lived in Birmingham, because it wasn't just London that got evacuated, it was all the major cities. So as well as their home address, I think they had their date of birth probably on there. So we will say, well, they were evacuated in 1939, and these children look to be, to me, about 3. So they were born 36, maybe. So we'll say the 16th of the 7th, 36. And that's probably all they had. There may have been a number, so they could, so they would like have a register of where the children had gone. So maybe we can have a number. Maybe it started with a CK29567. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm guessing there must have been a way of tracking where each child had gone. Otherwise, it would have been chaos, you know? So I think they must have had a number. I'm sure I've read that somewhere. So let's add this back onto here. And we're going to leave it so that we can turn it over. Step 5, I believe. Accomplished. Let's see if it actually works, guys. We'll see if it actually works. Oh, and I tie a decent knot. And tuck it into here. There we go. As you can, I'll just show you. As you can see, you've got like a little opening now that you can just put these in. Super cool. And then a little tuck spot. That's probably not going to work, the tuck spot. Pull that a bit tighter. Will it work? Okay. Failed with the tuck spot. But we've got a tag to put somewhere. Yeah, that's not going to work. And I don't want to stick it down. I've decided. So, not good enough, because I've now failed the one that most people wanted to see, which was the tag, the tuck spot. So, I have had a little bit of a think, and I've come up with this idea. This is just a piece of ribbon that I've got, and I'm thinking if I can stick that down there, that maybe this would stay in. We're gonna try. So I've got to think I'll glue it, and I might put it over the top. Okay, right. Yeah, I'm not failing. I refuse. Could have it at a real good angle, like that. So, oh, I will not fail. I will make the tuck spot. I've tried lace, and I can't remember what else I tried now. Some fabric, and it just didn't look right. And I've tried card. No, didn't like it. Okay, this glue may not work on there. I may need to just stitch it on. Yep, I think I might. I don't think that's going to stick. I don't know how I'm going to stitch it down here. I'm going to try and glue it. No, come on. We cannot fail at the tucking. 60% of people wanted to make a tuck spot. I cannot fail 60% of my voters. Right, let's get this bit down here. And then I might just be able to put, maybe we can just put like a couple of stitches up here somewhere. Or a dangle of some kind, maybe. Ooh, I could try that. What can we put on there? Let's see if it works first. Oh, yes, because the ribbon will stop it coming out. Yes! Yes! Thinking outside the box. I love that when it works. Now, I'm hoping that this is going to dry. Yes, hoping it's going to dry. And it's going to stick. If it doesn't stick, let's just take that off, because I don't want it sticking out the top. I don't know why. I just don't. I like it. And of course it is in keeping with the journal, and I am using what I've thrifted. So still within the realms. So that goes in. I don't want to push it too far because there's glue just here somewhere. And I don't know exactly where the glue is. But there we go. That is not falling out. Yes. Happy bunny. Loving that we've managed to do all sort of 3. It's stuck down-ish. Some of it is. It's a tuck spot. And you can also take the card out. Hopefully we can still get it out and turn it over. How super cool is that? Just slide it back in and put the tuck back in. There we go. Mission accomplished. Loving it. I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself this afternoon, and I hope that you like watching. That is going to need something on there. Right. Okay. Bear with me. I'm going to very quickly finish this because I can't leave it not finished. Okay. I have decided I'm going to put one of these pin things in. Pin things that I can never remember the name of. And we're just going to... I have no idea how long this video is now because I've stopped and started a few times. Because I haven't decorated the inside cover yet. And put that back. I can put this through and then cover it up. Hopefully that... No, that's not a big enough hole. Big hole, please. There we go. Okay. Oh, see, it's just not working. It's just falling off. So this will hold it on. If I can get that through the hole. I could go and get my hole punch back out. Which I think I might have to do because this is not going through. Right. But that's not annoying. Not annoying at all. Okay. So we just want the little hole. There's 2 holes, a little hole and a big hole. We just want the little one. I'll try and make it where I've already put the hole. That'll work. And we'll just hold that ribbon down like that. I think it's because it's quite like, I don't know, shiny maybe? Doesn't look very shiny. But it's probably got a funny surface. I may have to put one the other end. We will see how we get on. I'll test it in a minute. There we go. So when I cover that with whatever I cover it with. So that one seems to have held quite nicely. And that didn't fall out, did it? So I think that is done. The cover is finished. Now we can get on with the rest of the journal. That is a success. I love it. I love that we've got the tag that we can move and that we've got this ribbon on now. I think that's just like really cool. And we've also got our children. I don't know, are they looking out? Do you think they're watching the planes? I don't know. And a cute little tuck away spot at the front. Mission accomplished. Thank you for joining me. I will see you all very soon, and we will be doing the chocolate box journal next week. So please join me for that. Bye for now.